Hi Cancers, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your bonus reading for as soulmates in the holiday season time, because I feel like there are going to be a lot of good energies around the holidays, of a lot of reflection of what has been in 2017 as we were strong in our own path, definitely being tested, and now moving into a number 2 year. There will be time to decide what chapters to close and which ones to open up to. But we have probably the entire, for sure, next month and a half to 2 months to really think about this lesson. Okay, a lot of us have been through some big lessons and experiences in 2017, and 2018 to me is going to be about what's the right business for me, what's the right location for us to live, what's the right, this or that type year. But I feel like a lot of people did learn what could have been through some difficult changes, let's put it that way. I want to go ahead and pull the energies. I am using the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm going to ask Spirit to please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign, dear Lord, Spirit guides and angels of Cancer, with clearly defined messages regarding the next month and a half or two when it comes to love and romance and soulmate connections. All right, so some of you are being presented with the Justice energies at this time. Maybe getting married, wanting to get married, maybe contemplating a divorce, but somehow getting to the truth of a situation. And Spirit's going to help you to cut away from people, places, and things that don't serve you any longer. Getting to the truth of a situation, maybe with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, and or a financial path. Now, in your thoughts, we have wanting to open your heart and everything you have to offer to someone. And in your foundation, contemplating if you're content where it is that you are at and what you could manifest moving forward. In the recent past, there was a very nice family, contented family life. And now here we go. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have trying to make a new decision. Okay, which direction do I go? Do I stay? Do I go? Do I, who is best maybe for me? Yes. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you guys will have control, or not control over, this is the control, what you have control over position, but it's actually a blessing from the universe. It's a cup of love and or a blessing that you've been waiting for when it comes to a financial path. But I'm going to try and stay in the love and romance areas. We've got the Fairy Stallion. So Spirit's saying now is the time really to just free your soul. Free your soul and not worry so much about having to make a choice. This is the journey of the soul. And you are already surrounded in love, with love, by love, each and every day of our lives, right? Now, in your hopes and fears, some of you are hoping, wishing, and praying on a star with the star card energies as a major arcana, what it is you'd like to come true, or who it is you'd like to happen. Now, right away, I feel, or who it is you'd like to, are hoping to bring in, but I see confusion here. Like, I'm hoping, wishing, and praying, but I don't know exactly what I'm hoping, wishing, and praying for. In the outcome position, you may be contemplating someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Maybe that's where you're at now, or it could be that you've got the energies of the King of Swords to say, whoosh, I'm going to cut away from one and I'm going to take the one that I know is best for me and I'm going to move forward. Done. So the person you're contemplating, whoever's energies these are, this is a general reading, so I'm pulling in general energies, specifics maybe for some of you, but not for all of you. You can listen to your rising sign video or your moon sign video. Either way, if you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at my email, josiek42@gmail.com, and the information is below. The person you're thinking of has strength. The energies of the Strength card and or maybe a Leo. And they are going through a very spiritual transformation. They have been down a long path, and they have learned a lot about themselves. The person you're thinking of is thinking about maybe someday becoming a very beautiful wife, woman, mother, etc. She may be manifesting something very important in her path at this time, and she has the strength to do so. In her foundation, there is a solid, fun foundation, a celebration of sorts, and or a happy event or time out, having fun with friends and family in her foundation. Manifesting what she wants, having the strength to understand where she's been and what she's learned. When it comes to the Knight of Swords energies, people who maybe need to just calm down and not speak too harshly for fear that if they move too quickly with that sword, they'll stab that bird up in the air. So this card is looking back for the person you guys are thinking of. They're looking back at maybe harsh words, things that were said by maybe an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or someone who has those characteristics or energies. Either way, this person has the energies of the Strength card now to move forward and let go of the pain and anguish of the past, the memories of the painful words. Now, the person you guys are thinking of has control over deciding on what it is they want to manifest. They have control over deciding, do I want to get together and have fun? Do I want to happily ever? Do I want to go back to this air sign energy, or do I want to move forward? In their hopes and fears, we have the Three of Swords here, so there is fear of heartache from the past with this person that was a little harsh. Maybe you guys end up finally telling a person the way it is, Cancers. In their outcome position, they're heading in a new, exciting, passionate direction. It could be that they're stepping into a new, exciting, passionate path when it comes to career and finances, or when it comes to a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Maybe they're the Sag, Aries, or Leo, and they're hoping for an exciting, passionate path. They see you guys as loving, caring, giving, hardworking, and then hard playing in your foundation, having fun. And they may be setting goals with you or to move on from you. They, I think, also have, whoever's energies these are, a fire sign in their thoughts. Now, it could be an older person that they're just connecting to, Sag, Aries, or Leo, and they're looking at a path continuing with those energies. So in the first week and a half to 2 weeks from when watching this video, it's about laying down the pain, anguish, frustration, and harsh experiences in the past. You're going to be getting to the truth of a situation and probably moving on, and the person you're thinking about has been through a difficult situation of hard time experiences. You guys were in a very contented, family-filled way, but they were dealing with issues. Maybe they're just contemplating how hard it is that they worked to get to where they are. Maybe this is you guys working on a plan and finding yourself content at home. I think you guys are looking at a love offer and you're kind of wondering now, do I really want that in my path? And you're starting to build good boundaries around yourselves. You've got that sword on your lap to decide, what do I want? What is best for me? in the next 2 to 3 weeks, here's that celebrating having fun. Wanting to just kind of be free, sneaking away from responsibilities, and something ending. Someone's still trying to let go of the memories and has to do what they have to do because they can't stop thinking about it. But they're getting very clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused. I feel like this is your energy, Cancer, about a new path, because you maybe don't trust that path. Maybe you recognize that that path was a bit of a fantasy, and now you're starting to see things coming to an end. It was fun, but was it real? Was it not? Wanting to come together with someone at some times, and other times wanting to just find space for yourself. It's been a lot. And in the next 4 to 6 weeks, I think you guys are just saying, you know what, I've come full circle. I've grown from this experience. It was what it was. And now I'm going to walk away. You know, that all happened over a small, new, little, tiny offer. And I made it grow into something and didn't even know what I was making it grow into other than a secret. And the truth of 2017 that I'm understanding now is that I need to create a new path for myself where I can stand strong in who I am and listen to my intuition, because I know that's what will bring in my soulmate. One moment. So these Cancer energies, it was a lot about fantasy. That's why I think you start out with just trying to get to the truth of love. And that person sees you as a very giving, caring, nice person who likes to have fun. But I think the person you guys are drawing in, who is very, very fiery, may have reddish hair, may just like been through a lot. They want to set goals, and I think you're kind of looking at those goals and saying, I don't know if I want the same thing. And then in the end, I think you guys decide on one path and the other person moves on into their path. It's like you came together, you learned. I don't know if this person has learned yet, but I think they're in the process of it. That's why I think they finally maybe bring something to an end. Something has gone on long enough, is what I heard. So Cancers, with the Hermit card energies, this is moving forward in your path with justice, with the truth. What have you learned? Who are you now? What changed you, and who are you today, and how are you going to move forward into this new path of creativity and finances? Or it could be an earth sign you hear from, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is like you opening your home and saying, I'm selling this, this is beautiful, I'd like this redone in my home because I'm making decent money, I'm content and happy and fulfilled, and I have a lot to share. In your foundation, it's like, I'm so comfortable here and content, and you know I can move forward and create something more, and I am excited about it, but you know, why move if I'm content? In the past, this offer came in, and it was small, and it was fresh, and it was new, and you were enjoying a happily ever after. So in the next 2 to 3 weeks, again, you're looking at 2 job opportunities, 2 offers when it comes to love and romance, because this is a soulmate energy, and this is standing in a higher position after some contemplation. You have control over deciding from which you are receiving a lot of attention, whether or not you want this new path in love. So Spirit's saying, as you go into this journey, not caring exactly where it is leading you towards, know that you have left a difficult path in the past, and you are being offered a new direction. He's got his hand up to this new path in love. I almost feel like this is the difficult path. Maybe this person finally wants to even get married and you're like, no. Here in your hopes energies, we have the Star card, hoping, wishing, and praying for a message. If it's finances, I can't help but say that you guys are going to hear something that I think Spirit's going to help for you to manifest. But also, you're waiting for a message from what I feel is a fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. In the past, you may have dealt with younger children at home. Maybe a younger Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or, yeah. Or just a small offer came in of love. And you were thinking about that love. But now you're moving forward thinking things through. You're focused on career and finance. You're content where you're at. You have an option, but you're like spiritually above that. And you've come through this new path. And you get to decide to continue to move forward if you so choose. Or what I feel is another message comes in. So I see a message about love. I see a message about finances. I see a message about a new opportunity. And it could be passionate. And you're hoping for that. And what may come in is this opportunity. But when they get there, you see that they're not very honest. You see that they're creeping away from something. And you may have to speak your truth. So the person you guys are thinking of has the energies of the Strength card and the High Priestess with her or him to help them decide if you are or someone else is the right one for them. They went through a very difficult experience, maybe with a situation involving their children or someone from their past. And they're moving and leaving troubled waters behind, and they're manifesting a beautiful new beginning for themselves. In their foundation, they are manifesting lots of wonderful things, and they're celebrating that. In the recent past, maybe they had harsh words with another fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo, and now they're moving on, leaving something behind. Maybe getting a divorce or manifesting, trying to manifest an old connection that is the same element as they are, fire. Yeah, and they have control in the next 4 to 6 weeks over deciding if they want to take steps towards this experience from the past that they've actually learned from, but evidently not all the way. In their hopes and fears, they are fearing something's going to come to an end and cause a heartache for them. And I think it's tied to you guys. See the cups? So maybe you connected out to others when you were nice and content at home. And this person was really hoping to get together. They saw it as a very passionate connection. And then maybe you guys are saying, meh, now that I don't know, get to know this person, I don't know if I really want this, and they get kind of frustrated in the first week and a half to 2 weeks. Again, with the King of Swords. This is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Maybe there's a happy, contented home life for you Cancers, and some of you are wanting to go away from it. Maybe some of you have been through enough and you're starting to find yourself in a financially prosperous situation. And you opened your heart to someone, but maybe you didn't think about what it is you were truly offering to them. So now you're starting to think about a new decision, a new goal, a new path for yourself. But Spirit's saying to remember that this is a time where a lot of people have had to really look at their shadow side that we all have, that might be leading them astray somehow. So yes, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you guys may decide that it's just time to put an end to something, realizing that you've been fantasizing a little bit much, that maybe you moved too quickly towards someone. Wow. And we have the Hierophant and the Emperor. This could be an Aries that jumps into the Aries mode of themselves and gets clear, organized, logical, disciplined, and focused about starting a new path in a new direction. Definitely watching closely about who's coming and going. So the person you guys are connecting with is learning harsh stuff, but they are growing, definitely. And they're stepping into a new path. They're not afraid to walk alone anymore. No, 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 no. They don't need someone to help them. They're very, very focused because they know that they got too focused on someone or something. Maybe you both did. And it's time to heal. I mean, Spirit says we all walk some sort of path. We make incorrect choices because our spirit needs to go through that spiritual education, right? So there's heartache. But Spirit's saying continue to reach out to others because there is a new path before you. Let go of any frustrations of the past. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, there is a new offer when it comes to love and romance that comes in, or an offer when it comes to blessings as far as finances. The Wheel of Fortune moving forward in your favor. And you being able to manifest either an earth sign in your path or some sort of a financial opportunity. Right when you were feeling bummed because you got a small message, it didn't really go anywhere, and then you were waiting, hoping, and praying with the star card energies, and the message comes in, and look at this. There's celebration, there's recognition, there's contentment, there's joy. And then there's going back to thinking about, oh, what do I want to do? Should I stay? Should I go? Who's my true love? And taking steps. But Spirit's really saying focus on finances for the next couple months. In your outcome position, there you are connecting again out to someone. It looks like, again, some sort of fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because this is general. And looking at things from every perspective, really getting in touch with your heart, listening to your intuition, observing all that you have manifested and created in your path with your family, your friends, your money, your prosperity, realizing how far you've come and where you want to go next, and then finding yourself stuck. Do I want to stay? Do I want to go? And Spirit's saying, whatever you hope, wish, and pray for at this time is what they will bring you. Here's your new path. Sometimes this new path is difficult because it's when you walk alone. It's when you step in an area you've never stepped in before, and you're in complete control of this path, and it's very exciting. But it also involves letting go of old pain, anguish, frustrations, energies, connections, contacts. However, your heart's going to be wide open. Yeah. You may just finally look at this fiery person and say they party too much, or they've got this other person in their life that's also a fire sign, and I'm about done. So let's talk about moving forward for you guys. Ooh, you guys may meet someone who has Earth in their chart. And I didn't see it until, and I thought it was money, and it still could be. So I'm going to pull. So I'm going to show you a little bit about my Lenormand too. I lay out a 5-card spread before I do my readings. I check my energies, and then I confirm and clarify, and what I'm seeing does clarify. Okay, so we got the child energies here. This could mean children. This could be that people have children. There's a child involved in some sort of situation, and you're trying to get to the truth of a situation about that. But it also represents playfulness, and this whole reading, I think, is speaking of being playful. It's about connecting with someone. Maybe they're very tall. Maybe they move a lot, they travel a lot, maybe there's an exciting venture that took place, but now I see you putting an end to one chapter and stepping into a new chapter. There are changes and movement. There is maybe a secret admirer. If not that, it could be meetings with a playful situation. But with the house and the snake here, I do kind of see a little bit of a warning. We've got changes going on at home, which is beautiful, but we've got someone coming in here who's deceptive, who likes to seduce, and maybe even cheating in connection to the home energies. So if our shadow side involves wanting to always walk the line. Now is the time to understand that someone just needs to be let go of. I don't think the other person has fully either been released from a situation or has fully released a certain situation in the next week and month and a half to 2 months. I think they still have some healing to do. I'm really getting a dark-haired woman or a reddish, brownish, dark-haired woman. And she's been drinking too much, or she's been, I don't know, I feel like drinking. And she knows it, but she's going through some sort of heartache, or she's fearing heartache like all the time because she's walking a line herself. And she's going to start to see some things that'll bring her happiness and independence, or he. Whoever's being represented by the snake. And the snake is such a, I don't know. I feel like it's an unintended snake energy, if that makes sense. It's like an energy that was looking for someone to show them love, to even lie to them. Lie to me. Yeah, because they wanted out. They wanted a new path. They wanted to get the heck out of Dodge. And it seemed like it was taking forever. Spiritual guidance, and I've got to stop going so long. I just love doing these for you guys, though. I love the energies. I love the people who write and tell me about them. I love how they work out and everything. All the way to the end. It gives me a big picture. It makes me feel thankful for the gift that I have. The High Priestess of Spirit is telling you that she is here to help you, along with the High Priestess of Water, to handle a situation that is very, or could be very, tied to your emotions. Cancer, emotional, what? Invisible. And I can say that because my best friend a long time ago was a Cancer. You may have been feeling invisible, and therefore maybe you're saying to yourself, that's why I wanted attention. That's why I loved this connection with this message. In the past, maybe I even had some hope that changes would happen. And now, moving forward in the next 2 to 3 weeks, I am understanding that it's time to set a new vision for myself, a new path. What is this goal, this talent, this skill, this exciting new path I'm going to choose for myself to work on, to make more finances with and about, something to do. So you have control in the next 4 to 6 weeks, Cancers, to decide where is it that you truly belong in your heart. Who are you? Spirit's saying take time to go out in the grove, in your woods, on your couch with your kitty cat and your blanket, and really think about that. Become invisible for a little while, and then focus on what fulfills you. You will receive a message about something that's going to, I feel, guide you somehow financially or with an idea. And you're going to go from just kind of being disobedient in your path to setting goals, to being clear with others, to making sure you have balance and understanding about what fulfills you. Some of you, they're saying in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, maybe wishing for a wish to come true, which Spirit will help you with, but they're saying be careful what it is that you're summoning in. Are you summoning a good situation into your life or not? Something may seem complicated, but it's because you're only looking at a portion of the situation. It's time to get to honest with yourself and bring something to a conclusion, because you're not trapped. All right, we're always free to do what we want to do. Go find something that fulfills you, and you will find success. And they're saying congratulations. They're helping you to build your self-worth by creating projects and ideas this year. And with the High Priestess of Air energies, with helping you to cut away from maybe parts of you. What is it that you used to summon in that's now going to change so that your self-worth can grow? In the next 2 to 3 weeks, there's differences. Well, yes, there are all kinds of differences. Even though they're both cats, one's black, one's white, each were born differently, each have led different lives and view things from a different perspective. And Spirit's saying that's what needs to change. You will come into an understanding when Spirit shines this down upon you. You will know exactly what it is. Then you will know what it is you want to meditate on, about, for, each and every day, praying to put that together. And the High Priestess of Fire is here to help you to set the goals to achieve what it is you want. In the outcome position, Spirit's saying, as you move forward and are successful, there may be great offers. Maybe some of you haven't run into the snake energy yet. This is going to be a very attractive person, someone who's very intelligent, who seems very solid, but you want to make sure that they are the same way as they shine on the outside, all the way into the depth of their inside. You've got the Choices Angel here who has a white wing and a black wing, so it's up to you to make the right choice. But you have the warrior energies when it comes to a lustful connection. And you're going to learn something about, I feel, yourselves, but you could learn something about that other person that'll help for you to understand why that door was forbidden in the first place. Spirit provides this card to show you that a wall is built there because they're trying to protect you from going in that direction. They're trying to say, over here is the path to peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, great health, and happiness. But whoever's these energies are, you're in denial. And Spirit's saying, let go. Okay? It's about applying your individuality and moving towards that which fulfills you in your path. And if it's another connection, it's who treats you most respectively in your path. And I know I'm at 31. I got to slow these down and keep them shorter. Yes, the High Priestess of Spirit is helping to guide you. For someone, it may be a Virgo. Go invisible within. Listen to your intuition with the Queen of Cups energies. Think about what it is you want to manifest. Observe situations and pray about the answers. Something does have to be let go of because the messages have been about false promises. It's been about fantasy. And the time now is to really focus on your future, what you want. You have the Star card energies, which is a major arcana to hope, wish, and pray for what it is you want Spirit to bring in. You will start to feel as though you know exactly where it is that you belong, because the High Priestess is going to bring you clarity. If there's any secrets, it's going to come out, and they're going to guide you in what's best for you. But if you can take time to think about what you want to manifest, you can then therefore take control over your path and start doing something that is very constructive for you. There's imbalance and indecisiveness in your hopes and fears, but Spirit's saying you can solidify your path, center and ground yourself by knowing what it is you want to accomplish day to day. So at one point you were very obedient about who and what you let come in your path, but somehow you ended up with a blindfold on and your balance therefore became unbalanced, right? So before you let someone into your heart, into your life path, this year is a bit of a story. I feel like this could obviously be maybe someone who's in a relationship or married. Yes, thank you, Spirit. It's about leaving troubled waters behind when you are tempted to this year use your King of Swords energies to cut something off before it starts. To find a creative project and something that has to do with financial blessings. This is a path being offered to you from the universe. It's very beautiful. It's very creative. It's very exciting. It could be passionate. But if someone drags their feet, Spirit's saying move off on your own, in your own direction, find what fulfills you, and don't be afraid to go that direction by yourself. Okay, because you can do it. This year you can do it all by yourself. And you're going to come into clarity of what that strength is, of what that blessing and gift is. Yes, so starting off in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, you have Bridget from the Messages from Your Angels Oracle deck saying caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. You've got Grace and Antoinette in the next 2 to 3 weeks. As you are contemplating a new vision for your life, you can help heal the situation just by seeing the other person's point of view with compassion. You may still find yourself indecisive, but the High Priestess is going to bring you the truth. And Vanessa is asking to make your decision which way brings you closer to your divine purpose and which way takes you away from it. Which person is going to come into your life and be there with you, your children, your family, your grandchildren? Who is it that naturally feels as though they belong? Okay? Archangel Michael is here to represent the entire spread on the bottom of the deck saying, I am with you, giving you the courage to make the life changes that'll help you to work on your divine life purpose. And what is our divine life purpose? Peace, joy, contentment, happiness, love, prosperity. It's about keeping things balanced and finding that contentment within. And if you guys do this, I believe that for some of you this year, as you start walking that straight path of standing by your own path and pushing through the baloney, a message could come in now that you may not figure out until later. And that's the person that you could be maybe marrying. I feel a sign, but I don't want to say it. But I guess now that I've said that, I got to say it, right? I feel like some of you later in life could meet someone who is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I don't think you know them yet if you're single. But it may be the person you decide to open your heart to in your future. But there's a lot of stuff going on right now that needs to be surpassed in the next couple months. It's about closing a chapter, starting a new chapter in your home, a new life, a new creative project, a new idea, and steering clear of that snake. All right, thank you again for coming to my channel. If you'd like a personal reading, I'm available at josiek42@gmail.com. Happy holidays, take care, and God bless.